What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? What is going on? How's everybody doing? What a green Sunday today, guys. Things are looking good. It's been a great weekend. I'm seeing bearishness, guys, and I don't understand it. I'm seeing people worried. I'm seeing people concerned. All this stuff. We've literally had a green Saturday and up to this point, a green Sunday, and I'm seeing people scared. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking if you're scared right now, man. I don't know who you're watching that's making you scared. I don't know, but it is not healthy for you. I'll tell you that much. To be scared, if you're scared right now, you're doing exactly what the market's designed to make you do. You're falling for it, hook, line, and sinker, right? You are going to be exit liquidity if that's you. Get your emotions out of it, guys. Get your emotions out of it, right? Milk Money, what's up, buddy? We got no super chats to start the show, so we're just going to dive right into the chat. What's up, family? Hope everyone's having a good Sunday afternoon. Hit the likes, not the nucks. That's right. That's right. Corey Beebs, my guy. I hate that it gives me the ats now instead of your names. That drives me nuts. What's up, Beebs? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Spud's in the house. What's going on? Ari, happy Sunday. Let's get it. Hope everyone's great. Quentin's in the house. What's going on, man? A Barbarina in the house. Can't go wrong there. Joy, happy Sunday, everyone. I'm always tuned in. Rob has the best content. Hit the likes. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Joy, for always being here and supporting me. I appreciate you. Strawberry Dragon says, hey, Milk Money. Nick, you should have an option on the poll for nothing. I'm broke. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah. Not everybody can DCA. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We got a super chat. I got you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We actually got, yeah, things have been really drying up lately, guys. Holy smokes. Views are down. People aren't showing up to the live streams. Super chats are down. Likes, everything's down. I don't know. That shows me that people are feeling pretty bearish right now, right? So I don't understand why. I could not feel more bullish personally. I'm excited. I'm in a good mood. I don't know why people are down. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, boy. Who's that knocking on the door? It ain't nice. It ain't your grandma. It's your boy. This is my entrance intro. I can't use the Rock's entrance. Copyright infringement. Exactly. 100%, brother. 100%. William, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Guys, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single solitary thing. And who's here to give you the alpha? Who's got 2 thumbs and gives you the alpha and keeps you in a good mood every single day? This guy, right? Come on, let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Yes, definitely hit the likes. 188 people here and 49 likes, guys. We can do much better than that. Strawberry Dragon says, hey, AK, what's up? Happy Sunday, Rob and Crypto Fam. New gem is on fire. Yes, our latest gem, guys, listen. I've been telling you guys for about 2 weeks to get over to the Patreon because I just dropped another 100x micro cap gem over there. And those of you who listened are making a lot of money right now because guess what? It's pumping once again. Guys, I don't know what's... So if you've been listening to me for 2 weeks and ignoring me when I tell you to jump over to the Patreon to get in early on this potential 100x RWA microcap gem, the money you would have made would have paid for your membership on the Patreon for 10 years. I don't know. Your math is off. I don't know, man. Danny, what's up, buddy? I love the new Vegeta, man. Love the new Majin Vegeta. Happy Sunday, Rob, Crypto Fam. New gems on fire. Yes, Cryptis, happy Sunday. Let's get this money. Yo, my wallet keeps telling me stop, don't, and no. But all I hear is no, don't stop. DCA while you can. Exactly. Leo, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for changing our lives. You're the best. Hey, man. No problem, brother. No problem. Beeves, Rob, what's your take on Peak? It seems like a great low market cap layer 1 Yes. Actually, Peak is one of the gems we brought to the Patreon like 6 months ago. And they just got listed on Kraken, I think yesterday or the day before. So yes, Peak is one of the gems we got into very, very early over on the Patreon. So that should tell you how much I like it, right? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe. Absolutely. Over the top. What's up, man? On my way to the beach to touch some sand and salt water. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. Uh, any Squid Games fan here? I am personally a Squid Games fan. I was wondering about that. The final season is on Netflix. Well, then I gotta watch it. I just found my next binge watch. Thank you so much. Yes, I am a big Squid Games fan. Absolutely. Good show. Good show. Rob, I'm new to charting and curious if Nadex has been forming a falling wedge pattern from May 24th. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've been highlighting it on the channel here for a couple of weeks now. Not getting notifications on YouTube, only through Patreon. Yeah, see, YouTube's suppressing the channel again for some reason. I couldn't get the new gem. I tried getting it through Coinbase Wallet, 90% impact every time. There's something glitchy about the price. That's the thing. Hey, Rob, it looks like it literally. Hey, Rob, it look like it really go altcoin season. Yes, it's coming, man. It is coming. Sorry, that was hard for me to read. The wording was a little bit weird, but yes, absolutely, man. Holy smokes, guys! Look at this. We're actually caught up in the chat, guys. That should show you how slow it is, right? Normally, it takes me about 45 minutes to catch up in the chat. We are already caught up in the chat. Lost 60 much needed pounds. DCA all my groceries. Well, there you go, man. There you go. Ramen noodles and celery. Let's get it. Yeah, so Bitcoin tried to break out of its bull flag here earlier today, got up to $108,520, but fell back down inside. What we want to do right now, guys, here's what we're watching as we zoom in. We want to close above this line, this little white line right here at $107,338 to $340. That's what we want to close above. As you can see, I explained earlier this morning that there's a big sell wall here, and we're chipping away at it. And this is a significant level of resistance that's kept us down the last 4 days. We finally broke above. We need to close above there. We've got about 5 hours and 25 minutes left to go. What do we got? Get Rob to 100 likes. Yeah, let's get to 100 likes, guys. We got 212 people. 65 likes, guys. Let's get those likes up. Come on, let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get the algorithm pumping. I love what Over the Top's doing here, putting the comments in. Let's fill them in with the algo. Yes, absolutely. We got to get the algo pumping, guys. Just tuning in. How do you think this week's going to go? We're going to be green or consolidate mode. I mean, if Bitcoin breaks out of its current bull flag formation, right? If we zoom out on Bitcoin, have a little bit of a looky-loo here. We are in a massive bull flag. So massive, which started back in April. So a break to the upside, 130, 140,000. That's my target. Yes, I do think we're going to see a breakout. But listen, we're kind of early in this bull flag formation. We could come back down. We could retest 106,000 supports. If we fall below that, I mean, technically, guys, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but technically, we could fall all the way back down to the bottom of this bull flag, the bottom trend line, around $100,700. We could fall that low and still be inside a bullish structure, right? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. It's just something that's possible, so it's something to be paying attention to, right? So, where are we here? David, what's up from Florida? Good call on the latest gem. Looking juicy. Yeah, it seems like every gem I call pumps. It's weird how that happens. Is today's weekly close? Yes, today is the weekly close. Is today's weekly close or tomorrow's monthly close have a bigger impact? Well, I wouldn't say bigger either way. They're both massive, right? We have a great weekly candle here inside of a bull flag on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin as well, right? So it's important that we close above $107,350. That's I would like to see that, but worst case, I'd like to see us close above 106,000. So I'm a little bit worried that later this afternoon we could see the bears step in and try to force the price down at the last minute. Something to be paying attention to. It's not 100%, but it is something they tend to do. And then look at the monthly, guys. Look at the monthly, looking good. Look how low we got on the monthly time frame, all the way down to 98,000, and then boom, all the way back up. So it's looking good. If we close, guys, where we are right now, this will be the highest monthly close Bitcoin has ever seen. Okay, so very important as well. Yes, very, very bigly, very bigly. Crypto perpetrator, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, man. Move your pointer to the like button, guys. Yes, exactly. Exactly. A guy, what's up, man? Hey, crypto fam, just got back from a few days of camping with the wife and dog. Did I miss anything? You missed everything. We all got rich while you were gone. You missed the top of the bull run. It's over. It's over. See you in 4 years. Braveheart, what's up, man? What's up, Rob and Crypto Future Patreon fam? Happy Sunday. Gabby, what's going on, Rob? I'm very new and need your guidance. Don't know what to do, when to do it. Gabby, get over to the Patreon and book yourself into one of our coaching calls, and we will get you pointed in the right direction. The Patreon link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Get over there, and I will help you on your crypto journey. I always fantasize about having Biff's Sports Almanac so I could make some money. This is the closest I've ever been to that. Thanks, Rob. Nice. Nice. I literally thought the same thing. Nice, nice, nice. What do we got? Got a decent wallet this morning. Going to give it a try. There you go. Nice. Nice. Game, the Patreon, one coworker, and ChatGPT are the only friends I currently have. They'll be back in altcoin season. Exactly. Beautiful afternoon in Colorado. Nice. Great view of the Rockies. That's what I want to hear, man. Touch some grass. I'm hitting the like button. It should make Jasmine go to, yeah, believe it or not, guys, it's actually scientifically proven. If you do hit the like button, it actually will pump Bitcoin over $112,000 to a brand new all-time high, right? So let's hit that new all-time high for Bitcoin. Hit the like button. It's science, guys. I'm telling you, the only way to know whether I'm being honest or not is if you try it, right? Check it out. I dare you. I dare you. No balls. You got no balls to hit the like button. Popping in to say, what's up, Rob and Crypto Fam? Been enjoying the long weekend and nice weather with the wife and kids, touching grass. There you go. Nice. Welcome in. Good to have you. Thanks for popping in, man. What's the drink today? It's a blue sugar-free Monster. It's my last one. And then we're not drinking Monsters anymore. We're switching back to green tea again. So all looking bullish. Is that an inverse head and shoulders on BTC's weekly time frame? Let's have a look back on the weekly. I mean, theoretically, it could be. It's a little off kilt, but yes, it could be. I've pointed this out on the daily time frame as well. So it's not really playing out yet, though. Here's the thing, though, okay? Here's the thing. So right now, Bitcoin is in a bull flag. If it breaks to the upside out of this bull flag, well, when it breaks to the upside out of this bull flag, right, you're looking at a move of about $140,000 of the breakout, okay? Then if you measure a potential inverse head and shoulders, the breakout on that is also $140,000, right? So very, very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. Beebs, my guy. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, super chats have been so dry lately. Rob, do you think it's a good entry for Peak currently? Thoughts? Yes, I do. I hold a big bag of Peak, Beebs. I'm very bullish on it. And I do think that it is a great entry point. It's taken a beating over the last month. Yeah, down 27% on the month. It's a great time to DCA, brother, in my opinion. Rob's Almanac works when you hit the likes on both channels. Yes, absolutely. Gabby, you made it. See you in tonight's Zoom call, OGP, in the Patreon. There you go. Nadix going to a minimum 2 cents. I like it. I dig it. I know you say be out before 2026 bear cycle, but with ZBEC inverse price action, it'll go to $10 during the bear market. Yeah, there you go. $10 ZBEC in the bear market. Yes. Iced coffee for the win. There you go. David, thank you so much, man. A little TA on Swift, please. I can do that for you. I think I looked at Swift. I did TA on Swift yesterday, I believe. But let's look for you again. Let's look. What do we got? Okay. Swift. We're on Miria. Yeah, Swift's still in an accumulation zone here, man. Right? That's all it's doing. It's just in one massive accumulation zone. But here's what I would say to that. If you look at this, right, it might be discouraging because it's going to take a little bit for it to break out of here still. But when it does, okay, remember this nice long accumulation phase, right? So if we go look at ZBEC, if you'll recall, in the early days of ZBEC, when we were accumulating that, look how long we were in a very similar structure here in an accumulation zone for quite a while before we broke out, failed to retest, came back down inside, and then broke massively to the upside. Something similar is going to happen with Swift in the big picture. You just got to be patient. It's coming. And when it does, it's going to be monstrous, right? So keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. How's that M2 looking? And hit the like button. Yes. Yeah, let's go have a look at the M2 today. I haven't looked at it all day today. Believe it or not. Let's go have a look at that. What else is encouraging, guys, for altcoins is that the Russell has broken above the 200-day. Look at that. We are technically above the 200-day. Now, what happened last time we broke above the 200-day? The Russell went absolutely parabolic, as you can see. Broke above, boom, right? Some similar is coming for the Russell in the near term, guys. That's what we're waiting for altcoins. It's one more signal that we're waiting for. But let's go look at Bitcoin and the M2. Shall we see Bitcoin inside the bull flag, a little more prominent here on TradingView? If we add back in the M2, so the M2 hit another new all-time high, I think, yesterday, or local high anyways, right? So if you look, we are getting ready to go here, guys. We are getting ready to pop off. It's looking fantastic. I'm here for every little bit of it, guys. It's looking good. Nice correlation. We're waiting for this next leg up. We're right about here in Bitcoin's price, right? So we're waiting. We got a long way to go, baby. Long way to go. Bullish confluence is adding up. Yes, exactly. Across the board. Across the board. Push-ups coming. Gonna have to watch from the beginning. Yes, absolutely. 50 push-ups, man. There she is, Gamma Goddess. We only have a few months left in the year. Our time is approaching. Let's stay focused and following Rob's guidance. Hope everyone is enjoying their day. Let's get this money. Absolutely. What program are you showing us your TA from? Can't make it out. I was on KuCoin a moment ago. I was on Binance before that, and now I'm on TradingView. Do you think ACH has $2 potential this bull run? ACH? $2? No. No, I don't. From one of your old wrestling videos, I'm going to show that when people ask who made me rich this year, this guy. Nice. I got a ton of Swift. Hope you're right. Oh, me too, man. Swift's one of my biggest bags. Over the top. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you when things are quiet like this, when they're slow, when they're down. I appreciate you guys who step up and support the channel. It means everything, guys. It really does. So thank you, thank you, thank you, especially after being away for like a week. XDB getting mean today. Hit the likes for the GOAT. Rob, people, absolutely. What are we looking at here? We are at 280 people watching and 93 likes. We're so close, guys, to that 100 like number. Let's get it up there, guys. Come on. 100 likes. Let's get it. You got this. Where are we here? Is now a good time to move coins off my descent onto exchanges? Ask me on the Patreon, my friend, and I'll have a conversation with you about it in the Patreon live. Hopefully Elon suspends Mr. X's account so he doesn't have anything else for next. He can't crash the market. I see what you're saying. What's the future of Swift coin? I cannot tell you how much you should own, obviously, right? But the future, I mean, I could see Swift coin hitting anywhere between 20 to 40 cents, honestly, maybe even higher. The tokenomics are unbelievable. We have a long way to go and a short time to get there. Yes, we're here for a good time, not a long time, baby. Absolutely. Over the top. Also, I sent a message about coaching call a few weeks ago. Just checking to see if you got it or need to resend. Probably need to resend. Big Botto, hit the likes. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. All right, we're caught up in the chat, guys. Let's get into some of the news. Let's see what's going on out there in the cryptoverse. All right, first, though, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. Use our link down below. Get yourself a self-custody wallet today. You can take profits on there. You can swap on there without ever moving back to a centralized exchange. You can also stake on there your stable coin or your crypto and get passive income that way. Yeah, use our link down below. Get a fantastic deal, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Big thank you to Decent. What else do we got? Silence is the loudest warning. Bull run is here. Exactly. Jeff, got a DCA into my education. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thanks for being here, brother. Thanks for supporting me. That's absolutely appreciated, man, for sure. Like I said, guys, it's been kind of slow, kind of dry lately, and it's, a little surprising, but I guess I don't know why people are bearish. Yo, Rob, bags are heavy in Jasmine. That's what I like to hear. Will XRP ever be like Ethereum and Bitcoin? In what capacity are you referring to? All in on Zebek, Miriam, Wormhole. Those are three fantastic picks, my friend. Three fantastic picks. Wall Street firms add 5,898 Bitcoin units to their corporate treasuries. The demand for Bitcoin among institutional clients can be inferred from the volume of the coins that were recently acquired. Reports indicate that several companies made significant announcements between June 23rd and 27th regarding the acquisition of Bitcoin. All of a sudden, the Bitcoin treasury market is gaining significant traction, with top traditional financial companies seeking to take a slice of the cryptocurrency. Between June 23rd and 27th, 9 new companies stepped into the spotlight for adding Bitcoin to their corporate treasuries. This includes Canada-based Bitcoin Treasury Corporation, ProCap, and 66 Capital. Together, these companies purchased a total of 5,898 Bitcoin, indicating growing confidence in Bitcoin among corporations and funds. The major buy was made by ProCap, which purchased 4,932 Bitcoin following a successful fundraiser that generated $750 million. Bitcoin Treasury Corporation purchased 771.37 Bitcoin. Bitcoin Treasury Capital purchased 147 Bitcoin, and 66 Capital Inc. made a smaller purchase of 18.2 BTC. Apart from those who have already made BTC purchases, there is another group considering adding the flagship cryptocurrency to their corporate treasuries in the future. It is no longer news that the United States has established a strategic Bitcoin reserve, valued at over $20 billion. Texas has signed a Bitcoin reserve bill into law, with $10 million already allocated to the cause. Similarly, some governments are also mulling the idea of establishing a Bitcoin treasury amidst increased demand. Recent Pradeep, recently Pradeep, I'm going to butcher that name, so a spokesperson for India's ruling party, voiced his opinion about India exploring the idea of having its own BTC reserve. Should the Asian country make a move, he thinks it will be keeping pace with global changes. The growing popularity and adoption of Bitcoin come from the perceived prospects of the coin and its future performance. Several entities are drawn to the financial control that the top crypto asset offers. During the Bitcoin Policy Summit held in Washington, Chief Strategy Officer Alex Gladstein discussed the role of Bitcoin in protecting citizens against oppressive regimes. He explained that the fact that governments are not able to track Bitcoin makes it difficult for them to freeze or seize funds. Oftentimes, the industry has seen authoritarian regimes leverage this common tactic. That could not be any further from the truth to say that governments cannot track Bitcoin. Everything on blockchain is trackable. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about by saying that. There's nothing untrackable about Bitcoin. Everything is transparently there on blockchain. It's completely trackable. So yeah. Beebs, Rob, I see BlackRock is launching its own crypto called Rock of ETH. I'm going to have to look into that, man. I never heard of it. Just recent. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. Hugo, hey, Rob, pack my bags with Zebek, HBAR, XTC, and Miria. I will be joining the Patreon on the 1st. Can't wait to see you over there, brother. Cannot wait to see you over there. Super fantastic. Good thing, man. You're going to love it. All right, what else do we have? We're going to check out this video from Friday over on Squawk Box. Mr. T's mega bill does not need to get done by July 4th. Let's check it out.
Punchbowl News co-founder and NBC News and MSNBC political contributor. He's still a young man, so I don't think time is going quite as fast for you, is it? Is it, Jake? It's mind-boggling.
I don't feel young. I don't feel young, but yeah.
It's the end of June. Did you blink? Did you blink? Or maybe it rained a lot, but it's the end of. So what the point I'm getting to is it's only 30 days in this month. July 4th is next week. Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen?
You know, Mike Johnson doesn't like when people doubt him, and I understand that. He said he was going to get it done by Easter. He wasn't able to get it done by Easter. He got it done by Memorial Day, which is a pretty good deal. But here's where we are. The Senate bill, the parliamentarian, is picking this thing apart and has thrown out a number of key provisions on Medicaid, on a variety of things. Last night they threw out something on gun regulation, effectively, and they still haven't gotten around to some of the other big provisions in the bill. So they have to rework this Medicaid provision called the provider tax, which people were wrestling with before the parliamentarian got involved. So what would have to happen is the Senate would have to move probably tonight, tomorrow. Again, they don't have all the provisions done yet. They don't have everything cleared yet. And there's still things at the parliamentarian. And then they'd have to vote Sunday. They'd have to hold a vote-a-rama, an all-night kind of amendment voting session, and vote on Monday. Then you'd have to assume that the House would pick up this bill and vote almost immediately by Wednesday or Thursday to get this done. And in the House, there are humongous hurdles with what the Senate has done to the bill, relatively minor in comparison, but the far right, the hardline right, is complaining about a whole host of provisions, including the phase out of green energy tax credits, which Steve Scalise said the Senate has to scrap their entire provision and go back to the House's version. So I am skeptical. And I'll just say this, Joe. The July 4th deadline is a figment of our imagination. It's made up. It doesn't need to happen. The debt ceiling, which is in this bill, is not going to need to be lifted until the fall, late summer, early fall. They have all summer to get this done. Now, it doesn't get easier, I'll say that, but it does not need to get done by July 4th.
So in addition to the parliamentarian looking at what's possible and theoretically what's not possible, once you find that out, then you got to see whether the schism in the Senate between people like Susan Collins and people like Ron Johnson or take your pick. I mean, that's a pretty big.
I mean, Rand Paul told us they have four. They got four people on their side, and that they think that they can really, with those four people, say take it or leave it. All of the, I guess we've had three of the four on our air. All of them have said that they're not caving on this. Have you heard any signs of thawing there? And by the way, you didn't mention the SALT tax. We've had a number of House members who have come on and said, forget it if they don't change back to 40,000 that the House sent to the Senate, that then changed it back to 10.
Yeah. Rand Paul's going to definitely be a no. So we could just assume he's in the no column. Then it comes down to people like you mentioned, Susan Collins, Tom Tillis, Rick Scott, who I assume will be a yes. There are a number of people in the mix who are concerned about a range of options, a range of problems. Number one, on one end, the spending cuts in the bill are either too much or too little. And then there's just a host of problems. And I don't think, listen, I do think the Senate gets this through, but the question is, can they get this through in a state that could also get through the House? I assume SALT will get fixed. I think what they'll do is they'll lower the income threshold, so they will keep it at 40,000, but change the income threshold. I think it's $500,000. They'll go to maybe 250, 500, 250 for individuals, 500 for married couples, which would be a significant change. Would save some money, but I think the SALT people would have to swallow that. Save some money
because nobody would use it. If you make $250,000, you're not writing. You don't have a house that's big enough to write off $40,000 in taxes.
Yeah, and by the way, Becky, I've argued strategically that they should hold out even longer because in January, the SALT cap completely disappears. So go try to explain that to your constituents that you've put a new cap on a larger cap, but a new cap on their state and local tax deduction, when in January, it would go to unlimited. So I think it's a strategic error, but that's something that they're going to have to deal with. And then again, in the House of Representatives, you have a number of people in a small margin, 2-3 votes, depending on what the attendance is, of people who are just saying that this thing is not gotten better in the Senate. In fact, it's got worse in the Senate. They've changed also, in addition to that, the tax treatment of endowment investment gains for universities, which was a big provision for a lot of hardline conservatives. I mean, Mike Johnson has said for months that the Senate cannot change much in this bill because they have found the equilibrium in the House. The Senate has changed a lot. That's just the blatant fact of it.
So it doesn't have to pass by July 4th. However, Mr. T says a failure to pass it by July 4th is a betrayal. Dun, dun, dun. Canada launches the first spot XRP ETF on TSX. Canada witnessed a significant moment in cryptocurrency as Proposed Investment Inc. introduced the first spot XRP ETF on the Toronto Stock Exchange on June 18th. XRP's entry into the regulated ETF space may lead to increased institutional participation and broader market acceptance. Purpose Investments Inc. made a groundbreaking move by launching the first ever regulated spot XRP ETF in Canada. Listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange under the ticker XRPP. The XRPP. This ETF offers participants direct exposure to XRP. Chief Innovation Officer at Proposed Investment Inc. remarked the OSC granted. I would imagine that's the Ontario Securities, whatever, granting of a receipt for the proposed XRP ETF. It reinforces Canada's global leadership in building a regulated digital asset ecosystem. We're proud to continue pushing the boundaries of what's possible in this space by offering investors simple, secure access to the infrastructure-powered real-world blockchain adoption. Yes, the XRPP. Meanwhile, Franklin Templeton is seeking approval for a similar ETF in the U.S., with Coinbase Custody Trust poised to secure its physical XRP holdings. The Canadian XRP ETF immediately impacts the cryptocurrency market by providing a regulated entry point for both retail and institutional investors. While the market anticipates regulatory developments, stakeholders are closely watching potential shifts in asset allocation. With this development, Canada has positioned itself as a leader in the digital asset regulation, potentially prompting the US SEC to follow suit. The composition of the ETF portfolios might see changes as asset managers adapt to this innovative addition. Historical precedence indicates that similar ETF approvals have led to increased market valuations and investor confidence. XRP could experience comparable growth in its market pressure if further ETF approval, particularly in the US, comes through. I'll probably cover this a little bit later in a video this afternoon, because I know not everyone catches the live streams, but very, very bullish news nevertheless, you guys. What else is going on out there? Crypto Fear and Greed Index raises to greed status. The rise to greed status suggests market optimism, yet high greed levels historically precede volatility and potential corrections. Crypto Fear and Greed Index recently rose to 68, indicating an increased level of market optimism. This change occurred between June 28th and 29th. As tracked by Alternative Me, the index reflects a shift towards greed in market sentiment. It encompasses various factors, including market volatility, social media sentiment, as articulated by the Alternative Me team. The index is calculated using the market volatility, volume momentum, social media sentiment, surveys, Bitcoin dominance, and Google Trends. While Bitcoin heavily influences the index, top altcoins also factor into the calculation. Potential prominent role in the index suggests that the current greed status could affect its price and prices of major alternative coins like Ethereum. While no institutional activity directly correlates with this sentiment shift, optimism may attract speculative and risk-seeking capital. The financial implications include potential rallies, but also increased volatility. Given historical patterns experienced at similar sentiment levels, investors should remain cautious considering past outcomes associated with the greed metric. Past data shows that high greed levels correspond with short-term rallies, especially noted in BTC and large-cap altcoins, while heightened optimism boosts market momentum. Stakeholders anticipate price corrections, yada, yada, yada. The bill passed. Okay, there you go. Nice. See, I've been away for the last week, so I'm catching up. Big T says crypto sucks. There you go. Fair enough. Fair enough. What else do we have? Check this out from JD Vance. He says Bitcoin is strategically important asset for the United States.
I actually think that where Bitcoin is going is as a strategically important asset for the United States over the next decade. It's one of the reasons why President Trump, with the help of our great AI guy, David Sachs, it's one of the reasons why we started the Bitcoin Reserve, because we want to start to put in motion the strategic importance of Bitcoin for the United States government. We know that the PRC doesn't like Bitcoin. The People's Republic of China doesn't like Bitcoin. Well, we should be asking ourselves, why is that? Why is our biggest adversary such an opponent of Bitcoin? And if the Communist Republic of China is leaning away from Bitcoin, then maybe the United States ought to be leaning into Bitcoin. And that's one of the things that we're going to be doing.
Keep on leaning, baby. Keep on leaning. Pump my bags. That's what it's all about. All right, guys, let's go back over to the Bitcoin chart. What is Bitcoin doing currently? Well, let's zoom in and have a looky-loo, shall we? All right, so still above the resistance level here. That's what we want to see. We got to close above this level, like I told you guys at the beginning, $107,345. That's where we want to close above right now. As you see, it's been resistance the last 4 days. So can we close above? That could be a bullish sign for a potential breakout later tonight or even tomorrow. to start the week and get up here above $110,275 to put in a higher high. If we close where we are right now, I know it doesn't look like it, guys, but on the monthly time frame, we would actually be putting in the highest monthly close in Bitcoin's history, as you can see, right? So this would be the highest monthly close for Bitcoin. Oh, screen went blank there. So yeah, highest monthly close for Bitcoin ever. That would be very, very bullish. We will see what happens. Wendy, happy Monday. Rob and Crypto Fam, happy Monday indeed. It's not Monday for me until tomorrow, but I know you're in Australia, so happy Monday. Absolutely, guys. All right, listen, I got to get over to do a coaching call over on the Patreon. Get over there, guys. Book your mentorship coaching calls today. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. Join our mentorship programs. We dropped the 100x RWA gem that I dropped, guys. It's already pumping. It's up massively today. It's going to keep going. I told you guys for 2 weeks to get over there and get into it. I did drop my weekly picks as well. I will be dropping next week's picks next week. If you want to get in on those, don't miss them, guys. We're live over there every single day. Don't miss our Friday night open mic sessions either, where we turn the microphone and the camera over to you. You do not want to miss that, guys. No one does what we do over there. Way more for your buck than any other Discord or Patreon. Check it out. The link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.